What's up, YouTube? Hey, let's talk about the Florida shooting. I want to give you my my reasoning and my opinion on the thing. The event. Uh, I happen to be a Second Amendment advocate myself, and I probably will end up joining the NRA when I get some funds. Right. But here's the issue. They're trying to blame the AR-15, and they're trying to blame the gun, right? That would be that's the leftist, that's the liberal argument. That's how a liberal thinks. That's how I used to think. That's how we're born to think. Unless we have parents who teach us otherwise. That's how we're born to think. That the guns are the issue. I used to be afraid of guns till I bought one. Used to be afraid of guns for sure. Did not want to hold them. I didn't know why people bought them. I don't know why they owned them. It scared me, freaked me out, and it made no sense. That's the liberal indoctrination that you get from TV, movies, media. When I say media, I don't mean news. I don't mean the mainstream media. I mean media as far as Hollywood, music, all that shit. But anyways, let's get back on the subject. Here's why it's not the gun. Here's why it's not just that it's not the gun, but that the Second Amendment or banning the AR-15 has anything to do with it. Okay, so let's say I'm a sociopath, right? I'm a sociopath, and I've been pushed to the point where I snap, right? I snap, and I want to kill everybody. Kill as much people as I can, whether it's for fame or in this particular case it was vengeance because they were bullying him and he had a really messed up life, really hectic from all the information I've got. But let's say we're pushed to the point where I snap and I'm going to maliciously plan out a strategy on how I'm going to kill everybody, as many people as I can, for whatever reason. Like I said, it could be fame, it could be resentment, revenge. Let's say I've been pushed to that point. Okay? Now let's say there is no Second Amendment. Let's say we abolish the Second Amendment, which stupidly people are actually supporting, which is pretty stupid. Anyways, let's say there's no Second Amendment. Let's say there's no legal guns for sale to anybody. Let's say we don't have legal guns like in the UK. Okay. Do you honestly think that what's going to go on in my head is, oh, I've snapped to the point where I want to kill all these people for making fun of me my entire life? Do you honestly think that me being unable to buy a legal gun is going to stop me from killing all these people? That's insane. I would buy an illegal gun, which, oddly enough, 94 to 97% of all gun crimes are done with illegal guns. Mass shootings as well. Most of the mass shootings are done with illegal guns. But for some reason, mass shootings only count when they use a legal gun. I've noticed that. There's mass shootings almost every day. There was a mass shooting yesterday. I think it was in Illinois. Someone went in the club and shot up a club. A girl got shot 5 times. Bullets went flying. A lot of people got shot. That's not considered a mass shooting. Why not? It was a mass of people who got shot, who got sprayed with bullets. Why isn't it? This is going a little bit off the topic slightly, but why isn't it? Because the media has an agenda to get rid of the Second Amendment. And it only matters, and it only counts as a mass shooting when they use a legal gun. That's all it is. But anyways, let's get back to my opinion, to my main opinion. When I snap as a sociopath to the point where I'm going to kill people who I see are the villains, me being unable to buy a legal gun is not going to stop me. I'm going to buy an illegal gun off the black market, off the street, which is probably half the price. Probably it definitely is. You can buy a pistol for probably like $300. Okay? That's what I would do. If not that, I'd make a bomb. I'd buy a bomb, like a grenade, that they have in Sweden going off almost every day. Or I'd use a truck. I'd use a car, a vehicle. I don't want to put stuff into people's heads, but I mean, you can use a vehicle and probably take out like 50, 60 people. Until the cops get there, probably more. All I'm trying to say is any kind of gun law and any kind of, even if you abolish the Second Amendment, that's not going to stop a sociopath from killing innocent people. The issue is not the Second Amendment. The issue is not the ability to purchase legal guns. It's not. Not at all whatsoever. The issue is the broken family. The broken family is the issue. Because no child... I've read up on a lot of information about this kid. He went through a lot of shit, and no one listened to him. The cops were called many times. He was a deeply troubled young man his whole life. The cops were called many times. The FBI failed, and the sheriff county failed. Those are the ones to blame. You can't even blame the family because they tried. They called the cops many times. Anywhere from 20 to 40 times the cops got called on this kid. He was a problem child. The cops didn't do anything. No one did anything. It's like they wanted him to shoot up the fucking school. Everyone was worried he was going to. Even the kids at the school were worried. No one did anything. Okay? It has nothing to do with legal guns. That's just the agenda that the left will always push. My arms hurt. Okay. So, will that change anything? Banning or any kind of gun law? It definitely won't. It won't change the goddamn thing. Nothing's going to stop a sociopath who's snapped from killing innocent people. The only thing that would stop them? Armed security. Like that, the PE teacher who blocked all those kids from being shot and he died in the process. He could have killed them. A lot of people could have killed him. They could have been armed security or armed teachers. I personally don't know about the armed teacher thing, but definitely armed security for the kids in these schools because society is breeding sociopaths like that. Because the family is broken. No kid should have to go through that. Like I stated earlier, I didn't go into detail, but no kid should have to go through that at all whatsoever. That's crazy. He should have been on medication. He shouldn't have been allowed to own a gun if he had a parent that actually was responsible, or anybody. If the FBI did their job, he would have a record. He would have got checked out. If the cops ever did their job with this kid, he would have had a record. He should have been in a psych ward, an insane asylum or something, a mental institute. Yes, he's insane. He was shooting animals. Anyone who kills animals for fun, they're sociopaths. It's crazy. And they want to blame the gun to push the narrative. It's not the gun. And no gun law and abolishing the Second Amendment will not stop someone like him from killing all those kids or killing any innocent people. It just won't. That's not the root of the problem at all whatsoever. It's society and it's the broken family. That's about all I gotta say.